Rastafari, Rastafari, Rastafari. Oh, and I, Father, who art in Zion, hallowed be thy name, thine kingdom come, thine will be done on earth as it is in Zion. Give I and I this day, I and I deliberate, and forgive I and I trespasses, as I and I forgive them who trespass against I and I. Lead I and I not unto no temptation, but deliver I and I from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, for ever and ever. The Lord is our shepherd, me never go on. Him make it I like dump and green pastures. Him lead that I beside still water them. Him restore me soul. Him lead that I in the path of righteousness for him namesake. Yay! Though I Rasta, I go walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Me can never fear no Babylon. For thou art with ire, thy rod and thy staff them comforted ire. Who prepare a table before I, in the presence of our enemy them. Who anointed I head with an oil. Me cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy I go follow I all the days of my life. Me I go dwell in the house of our Lord God Jah. His foundation is in the holy mountain. The Lord God Jah loveth the gates of Zion more than all the dwellings of Jacob. Glorious things are spoken of thee, O city of Jasila. I'll make mention of Rahab and Babylon to them that know I. Behold, Philistia entire with Ethiopia. This man was Bandir Sila, as well as the singer man them and the player man them, an instrument them. All of them I go there, and all I spring them I go there to Jah. Ababa Janai I Sata Sata Ruba I have Ethiopia Tanaka Oh Lekaya Shukulata by Ethiopia who liquor light by day and liquor darkness by night. What Jah take away from the wise and the prudent, him refuse to be him and the suckling. Not even the dog we are peace upon the walls of Babylon. Ever I will escape judgment in a this time where twos and threes meet in the name of the most. I Jah are there so Jah there. If Jah never build up a house, the builder I will build it in vain. Same way if Jah never watch upon your house, the watchman I go watch it in vain. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run into it and they be safe. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Jah shall deliver him from all of them. And I give thanks and access unto your name, King of kings and Lord of lords, the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. Amasa Yahuda Amasa Neguste Daniel Ama Koma Ya Sataya Aimana Pio Aya Get my way, Gromabe, Atela, Igzag beer, Tanaistalina Bashante, Shante. Get my way, Gromabe, Atela, Yeah, my respect was and was respect Pickney and daughter and every living till we dwell upon the surface of this earth. Yes, my name Blakk Rasta. I am your master Rasta blaster with a thing called the earband blend, running from now to the top of the Iowa tree. When I man set you free, like a bird from out of the Cape Pana tree, I will give thanks and I says unto that name that is greater than every other name. I will mention of that name every knee of a bow. This is the earband blend, and my name Blakk Rasta Garnest number one. And it's a beautiful Tuesday morning, afternoon, evening, night, depending on where you are. My brother, my sister around the globe. But in Ghana, it's a beautiful afternoon. My brother, my sister, and I want to say thank you so much for coming along. It's the 6th day of the year. Today is the 6th day of January 2026. It's been 6 days since the year began. We are left with 359 days more to the end of the year 2026. Today is celebrated around the world as the Armenian Christmas Day. Now, the origins of Armenian Christmas can be traced back to the early days of Christianity in Armenia. Now, according to tradition, the country was the first to officially adopt Christianity as a state religion in 301 AD. Now, since then, the Armenian church has celebrated the birth of Jesus Christ on January 6 in accordance with the Julian calendar. Now, however, the holiday has evolved over the centuries to include not just religious observances, but also familial traditions. For example, it is customary for families to gather together for a special Christmas Eve dinner. Now, the holiday is also marked by carol singing and church going, as well as the exchange of gifts. Today is Armenian Christmas Day. Now, today is also celebrated around the world as World Day for War Orphans. Now, in modern times, the problem of war has become more impactful on the lives of civilians all over the world. Now, children are particularly vulnerable and at risk when the violence of governments and war spills over into the lives of average citizens. Now, today, millions of children are without parents due to war. They need help to not only survive but to find healing from the trauma that has so negatively impacted their lives. Now, World Day for War Orphans is a time to share the burden, raise awareness, and get involved by helping, even on a small scale. Extend the caring hand to the innocent souls who bear the heavy weight of conflicts and offer them hope and healing. Today is World Day for War Orphans. Do something, no matter how small, to help a war orphan. And my name is certainly Blakk Rasta, Ghana's #1. Let me take you through the 2.5 hours of this great journey upon Africanism and consciousness. Right after this one, we jump into the segment known as the Taxi Jam, where we rock you with some quality reggae music non-stop. It's going to be contemporary. Oh my God, roots rockers. Oh my God, have mercy. And we're beginning with something from Peter Hubert McIntosh, and he calls this one "What You Gonna Do." Oh my God. It's a very beautiful tune. I love it. It's gonna kickstart the whole thing. Yeah, man. In the early juggling, my brother, my sister, it will last 30 minutes. Then we'll take another half an hour of a shower of hot lava when we do the segment known as the Voice of the Patriot, where we speak truth to power. 2 o'clock on the dot, the African history class, and we're going to be continuing in our beautiful state. Yes, our beautiful state of talking about our great cultures right here in Africa and beyond. Those that you call strange, make a date and don't be late. Hey, that is 2 o'clock for the African history class. 2:30 on the dot, the Shaka Box, where we bring the latest in reggae, dancehall, and African music. 2:50 on the dot, we do the segment known as the tape of the day, where we look at a certain tape that is supposed to make you start thinking deeply. 3 o'clock on the dot, we draw down the curtains on today's show, and we say bye-bye to you in what is known as the curtain call. Me and my indomitable lions will take a big bow. Oh yes, a really big bow. My brother, my sister, a very big bow. No problem about that at all. My brother, my sister, oh yes, it is what it is. Me and my indomitable lions will be taking that bow. Thanks so much to my chief technician, one Bob Franklin, alongside his able assistant, one Richard J. Anan, aka Kikeme. Love and respect to the man called Joe Solution. Big up man like Ike, Steven, Della James, alongside Boss, Set, Agbaiza. He's the one doing my socials for today. And she's giving me that beautiful smile. Alright. She's doing my socials for today. My producer is One Lord Asori Batanda. And the man in absentia is the hydra-headed beast with an ugly sakura head and a pot belly. He drinks only seawater. Caleb Bo. And my name is certainly Blakk Rasta. Let's get ready to rumble.
The Electoral Commission has reiterated its commitment to organizing free and fair elections this December.
How's your week treating you? I'm here to serve you great music tidbits for your at-work listening pleasure.
Rastafari, Rastafari, Rastafari. Our Father, who art in Zion, Kanamawe, Kanamawe, Kanamawe. Oh, turn it up!
Come into the mountains, sight and I grandfather.
It's time to drive you home in style with great music, the 411 and all your favorite songs, what's happening around town, and so much more.
And in the headlines today, the two leading political parties have been addressing the public on allegations of corruption. The Black Stars coach has unveiled his squad for the upcoming games, and there are some interesting names.
Pull up! The weekend is here and it's time to turn up. Get your dancing shoes on, Lego.
We really do have it all. It's a premium mix of information and entertainment every single day on 3FM 92.7, your urban lifestyle radio.
In the silence, something was growing. The journey continues. The calm before the storm. You can't mute a force that was born to speak. You can't bury rhythm. It rewrites itself. Louder. Every signal lost finds its way back to the source. This is not a comeback, it's a recalibration. This is the takeover. This is Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. Driving you home with good vibes, good conversations, and the freshest hits. Hop in, take a ride. Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. 3FM, your urban lifestyle radio.
Alright, so my name Blakk Rasta, and of course, the voice of the patriot, where we speak truth to power. Remember, here we don't criticize, but if we must, on only one condition, to build and not to destroy. That is why we say we have taken sides, we are not neutral. We are on the side of the truth, the headquarters of the truth. Subscribe and make sure you hit on the like button. And we would always be knocking on your door, so you will feel the truth. Like fire, more fire. My name Blakk Rasta.
The Electoral Commission has reiterated its commitment to organizing free and fair elections this December. How's your week treating you? I'm here to serve you great music tidbits for your at-work listening pleasure.
Rastafari, Rastafari, Rastafari. Our Father, who art in Zion, Kanamawe, Kanamawe, Kanamawe. Oh, turn it up!
Come into the mountains, sight and I grandfather.
It's time to drive you home in style with great music, the 411 and all your favorite songs, what's happening around town, and so much more.
And in the headlines today, the two leading political parties have been addressing the public on allegations of corruption. The Blakk Stars coach has unveiled his squad for the upcoming games, and there are some interesting names. Pull up! The weekend is here and it's time to turn up. Get your dancing shoes on, Lego. We really do have it all. It's a premium mix of information and entertainment every single day on 3FM 92.7, your urban lifestyle radio.
In the silence, something was growing. The journey continues. The calm before the storm. You can't mute a force that was born to speak. You can't bury rhythm. It rewrites itself. Louder. Every signal lost finds its way back to the source. This is not a comeback, it's a recalibration. This is the takeover. This is Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. Driving you home with good vibes, good conversations, and the freshest hits. Hop in, take a ride. Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. 3FM, your urban lifestyle radio.
Alright, so my name Blakk Rasta, and of course, the voice of the patriot, where we speak truth to power. Remember, here we don't criticize, but if we must, on only one condition, to build and not to destroy. That is why we say we have taken sides, we are not neutral. We are on the side of the truth, the headquarters of the truth. Subscribe and make sure you hit on the like button. and we would always be knocking on your door so you would feel the truth. Like fire! More fire! My name Blakk Rasta.
The Electoral Commission has reiterated its commitment to organizing free and fair elections this December. How's your week treating you? I'm here to serve you great music tidbits for your at-work listening pleasure.
Rastafari, Rastafari, Rastafari. Our Father, who art in Zion, Kanamawe, Kanamawe, Kanamawe. Oh, turn it up!
Come into the mountains, sight I and I grandfather.
It's time to drive you home in style with great music, the 411 and all your favorite songs, what's happening around town, and so much more.
And in the headlines today, the two leading political parties have been addressing the public on allegations of corruption. The Black Stars coach has unveiled his squad for the upcoming games, and there are some interesting names.
Pull up! The weekend is here and it's time to turn up. Get your dancing shoes on, Lego.
We really do have it all. It's a premium mix of information and entertainment every single day on 3FM 92.7, your urban lifestyle radio.
In the silence, something was growing. The journey continues. The calm before the storm. You can't mute a force that was born to speak. You can't bury rhythm. It rewrites itself. Louder. Every signal lost finds its way back to the source. This is not a comeback, it's a recalibration. This is the takeover. This is Strigmatic on 3FM Drive. Driving you home with good vibes, good conversations, and the freshest hits. Hop in, take a ride. Strigmatic on 3FM Drive. 3FM, your urban lifestyle radio.
Alright, so my name Blakk Rasta, and of course, the voice of the patriot, where we speak truth to power. Remember, here we don't criticize, but if we must, on only one condition, to build and not to destroy. That is why we say we have taken sides. We are not neutral. We are on the side of the truth, the headquarters of the truth. Subscribe and make sure you hit on the like button, and we would always be knocking on your door so you would feel the truth. Like fire! More fire! My name Blakk Rasta.
The Electoral Commission has reiterated its commitment to organizing free and fair elections this December. How's your week treating you? I'm here to serve you great music tidbits for your at-work listening pleasure.
Rastafari, Rastafari, Rastafari. Our Father, who art in Zion, Kanamawe, Kanamawe, Kanamawe. Oh, turn it up!
Come into the mountains, sight I and I grandfather.
It's time to drive you home in style with great music, the 411 and all your favorite songs, what's happening around town, and so much more.
And in the headlines today, the two leading political parties have been addressing the public on allegations of corruption. The Black Stars coach has unveiled his squad for the upcoming games, and there are some interesting names.
Pull up! The weekend is here and it's time to turn up. Get your dancing shoes on, Lego.
We really do have it all. It's a premium mix of information and entertainment every single day on 3FM 92.7, your urban lifestyle radio.
silence, something was growing. The journey continues. They calm before the storm. You can't mute a force that was born to speak. You can't bury rhythm, it rewrites itself. Louder. Every signal lost finds its way back to the source. This is not a comeback, it's a recalibration. This is the takeover. This is Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. Driving you home with good vibes, good conversations, and the freshest hits. Hop in, take a ride. Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. 3FM, your urban lifestyle radio.
Alright, so my name Blakk Rasta, and of course, the voice of the patriot, where we speak truth to power. Remember, here we don't criticize, but if we must, on only one condition, to build and not to destroy. That is why we say we have taken sides, we are not neutral. We are on the side of the truth, the headquarters of the truth. Subscribe and make sure you hit on the like button. And we would always be knocking on your door, so you will feel the truth. Like fire, more fire. My name Blakk Rasta.
The Electoral Commission has reiterated its commitment to organizing free and fair elections this December.
How's your week treating you? I'm here to serve you great music tidbits for your at work listening pleasure.
Rastafari, Rastafari, Rastafari. Our Father, who art in Zion, come my way, come my way, come my way. Oh, turn it up!
Come into the mountains, sight and I grandpa.
It's time to drive you home in style with great music, the 411 and all your favorite songs, what's happening around town, and so much more.
And in the headlines today, the two leading political parties have been addressing the public on allegations of corruption. The Black Stars coach has unveiled his squad for the upcoming games, and there are some interesting names.
Pull up! The weekend is here and it's time to turn up. Get your dancing shoes on, Lego.
We really do have it all. It's a premium mix of information and entertainment every single day on 3FM 92.7, your urban lifestyle radio.
In the silence, something was growing. The journey continues. They calm before the storm. You can't mute a force that was born to speak. You can't bury rhythm, it rewrites itself. Louder. Every signal lost finds its way back to the source. This is not a comeback, it's a recalibration. This is the takeover. This is Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. Driving you home with good vibes, good conversations, and the freshest hits. Hop in, take a ride. Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. 3FM, your urban lifestyle radio.
Alright, so my name Blakk Rasta, and of course, the voice of the patriot, where we remember, here we don't criticize, but if we must, on only one condition, to build and not to destroy. That is why we say we have taken sides, we are not neutral. We are on the side of the truth, the headquarters of the truth. Subscribe and make sure you hit on the like button, and we would always be knocking on your door, so you will feel the truth. Like fire, more fire. My name Blakk Rasta.
The Electoral Commission has reiterated its commitment to organizing free and fair elections this December.
How's your week treating you? I'm here to serve you great music tidbits for your at-work listening pleasure.
Rastafari, Rastafari, Rastafari. Our Father, who art in Zion, Kanamawe, Kanamawe, Kanamawe. Oh, turn it up!
Come into the mountains, sight and I grandfather.
It's time to drive you home in style with great music, the 411 and all your favorite songs, what's happening around town, and so much more.
And in the headlines today, the two leading political parties have been addressing the public on allegations of corruption. The Black Stars coach has unveiled his squad for the upcoming games, and there are some interesting names.
Pull up! The weekend is here and it's time to turn up. Get your dancing shoes on, Lego.
We really do have it all. It's a premium mix of information and entertainment every single day on 3FM 92.7, your urban lifestyle radio.
In the silence, something was growing. The journey continues. They calm before the storm. You can't mute a force that was born to speak. You can't bury rhythm. It rewrites itself. Louder. Every signal lost finds its way back to the source. This is not a comeback, it's a recalibration. This is the takeover. This is Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. Driving you home with good vibes, good conversations, and the freshest hits. Hop in, take a ride. Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. 3FM, your urban lifestyle radio.
Alright, so my name Blakk Rasta, and of course, the voice of the patriot, where we speak truth to power. Remember, here we don't criticize, but if we must, on only one condition, to build and not to destroy. That is why we say we have taken sides. We are not neutral. We are on the side of the truth, the headquarters of the truth. Subscribe and make sure you hit on the like button. And we would always be knocking on your door, so you will feel the truth. Like fire! More fire! My name Blakk Rasta.
The Electoral Commission has reiterated its commitment to organizing free and fair elections this December.
How's your week treating you? I'm here to serve you great music tidbits for your at-work listening pleasure.
Rastafari, Rastafari, Rastafari. Our Father, who art in Zion, Kanamawe, Kanamawe, Kanamawe. Oh, turn it up!
Come into the mountains, sight and I grandfather.
It's time to drive you home in style with great music, the 411 and all your favorite songs, what's happening around town, and so much more.
And in the headlines today, the two leading political parties have been addressing the public on allegations of corruption. The Black Stars coach has unveiled his squad for the upcoming games, and there are some interesting names.
Pull up! The weekend is here and it's time to turn up. Get your dancing shoes on, Lego.
We really do have it all. It's a premium mix of information and entertainment every single day on 3FM 92.7, your urban lifestyle radio.
In the silence, something was growing. The journey continues. They calm before the storm. You can't mute a force that was born to speak. You can't bury rhythm, it rewrites itself. Louder. Every signal lost finds its way back to the source. This is not a comeback, it's a recalibration. This is the takeover. This is Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. Driving you home with good vibes, good conversations, and the freshest hits. Hop in, take a ride. Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. 3FM, your urban lifestyle radio.
Alright, so my name Blakk Rasta, and of course, the voice of the patriot, where we speak truth to power. Remember, here we don't criticize, but if we must, on only one condition, to build and not to destroy. That is why we say we have taken sides. We are not neutral. We are on the side of the truth, the headquarters of the truth. Subscribe and make sure you hit on the like button. And we would always be knocking on your door, so you will feel the truth. Like fire! More fire! My name Blakk Rasta.
The Electoral Commission has reiterated its commitment to organizing free and fair elections this December.
How's your week treating you? I'm here to serve you great music tidbits for your at-work listening pleasure.
Rastafari, Rastafari, Rastafari. Oh, turn it up!
Come into the mountains, sight and I grandpa.
It's time to drive you home in style with great music, the 411 and all your favorite songs, what's happening around town, and so much more.
And in the headlines today, the two leading political parties have been addressing the public on allegations of corruption. The Black Stars coach has unveiled his squad for the upcoming games, and there are some interesting names.
Pull up! The weekend is here and it's time to turn up. Get your dancing shoes on, let go.
We really do have it all. It's a premium mix of information and entertainment every single day on 3FM 92.7, your urban lifestyle radio.
In the silence, something was growing. The journey continues. They calm before the storm. You can't mute a force that was born to speak. You can't bury rhythm, it rewrites itself. Louder. Every signal lost finds its way back to the source. This is not a comeback, it's a recalibration. This is the takeover. This is Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. Driving you home with good vibes, good conversations, and the freshest hits. Hop in, take a ride. Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. 3FM, your urban lifestyle radio.
Alright, so my name Blakk Rasta, and of course, the voice of the patriot, where we speak truth to power. Remember, here we don't criticize, but if we must, on only one condition, to build and not to destroy. That is why we say we have taken sides. We are not neutral. We are on the side of the truth, the headquarters of the truth. Subscribe and make sure you hit on the like button. And we would always be knocking on your door, so you will feel the truth. Like fire! More fire! What a tenyo, what a time, and God tenyo, oh, what a time. This is the voice of the patriot, where we speak truth to power. Now here we don't criticize, but if we must, it would only be on one condition: to build and not to destroy. That is why we keep saying we are in the service of God and country. And of course here we are not neutral, never claim to be, because we have taken sides, the side of the truth. Yes. Now, the very first story we are looking at today in our daily editorial, known as the voice of the patriot, is taken from 3 News, my own 3 News. It says, Mahama administration praised as Ghana goes a year without major corruption scandals. And I read, former Auditor General Daniel Domlevo says Ghana's international image on corruption may improve if the current administration continues to operate without major headline-grabbing scandals. Now, speaking on Joy News' PM Express on Monday, January 5, Mr. Domlevo noted that Ghana's performance on Transparency International's Corruption Perception Index, CPI, is driven largely by public perception rather than proving wrongdoing. Against that backdrop, the relative absence of major scandals over the past year under President John Dramani Mahama's administration could reflect positively in future rankings. I don't know what results we are going to get. He said, my hope and expectation is that it should improve, in the sense that at least we have gone almost a year into this new administration, not heard of scandals as they were in the past. Congratulations to the John Dramani Mahama administration. Now, it is unfortunate that we are looking at scandals rather than achievements. Yes, we are looking at the lack of standards, I beg your pardon, scandals as achievements. Can I say that again? We are looking at lack of scandals as an achievement. My brother, my sister, juxtapose this with other countries in the world. In America, in England, in Canada, they would not see lack of scandals as an achievement, because it is imbibed in every office holder that scandal is not an option. It's the achievement. I don't know how many people see the difference. In our country, somebody sees 20 Ghana cedis in a taxi and returns it to the owner. It's a big achievement. It's a headline grabbing achievement. Yes, it is something worth emulating. But my brother, my sister, are we building a mountain out of a molehill? Is it a storm in a teacup? Yes, it is good that when we see money that does not belong to us, we must return that. True? It is good that we try to be honest. But some countries have gone beyond that. Honesty is naturally part of them, just like breathing air is part of them. How many people would walk out on the streets here and get an award for breathing? Tell me. I'm asking you. How many people in Ghana will walk out on the streets here and be given an award for breathing? It's a common thing. It is something that is naturally part of us. So, much as it is important, we do not give awards for people breathing. It's the same way it is with honesty in America, England, and all those countries that matter. But in our country, we seem to be giving awards for briefing. We give awards to people for drinking water. That is what we're doing. 1 year without corruption, and we are excited about it. Everybody is jubilating because our ratings on a certain CPI, Corruption Perception Index, my brother, my sister, will improve. I am not saying it's not an achievement to brief, because if you don't brief, then you are dead. I'm not saying it's not an achievement to drink water, because if you don't drink water, you are dead. But what I'm saying is that we have to grow beyond these, because they are naturally part of us, and we must not keep applauding things that are naturally part of us. We know they are part of us. That is what is making us who we are and what we are. Let us look at what we can use our breathing and our drinking of water to achieve. Now, when you drink water, what do? Do you just sit at one place, go pee it out, and look for another cup of water to drink? When you breathe air, do you just go lie down at one place and keep drinking and breathing air? No. It makes you stand up to move into action and try to be able to achieve something. This might be too much of a message for Blakk Rasta to talk about. Many will not understand this until they drink cocoa tomorrow morning. Some will not understand this until they sprinkle holy water in their faces. As a nation, we must grow to the point where honesty, dedication, my brother, my sister, would become a part of us. The same way drinking water, the same way breathing air is part of us. And we do not necessarily applaud people who drink water. We have descended so low as a nation, my brother, that today we are awarding people for breathing air. We are rewarding people for drinking water, when other people are awarding people for what they do with drinking water and breathing air. Blakk Rasta, this is deep. This is deep. Break it down. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo came, and every second of his government was saddled with so much controversy and scandal. The government was so scandalized, my brother, my sister, that its notoriety hit the zenith of all corruption. No wonder he was called the mother serpent of all corruption, worse than the serpent that was in the Garden of Eden. Hallelujah. My brother, my sister, this is what we're talking about. It is good that a man sees 200,000 Ghana cedis in a pragya and decides to return it, and the following day is in the news all over the place. It tells you how lowly we have descended. Here is saddening, my brother, my sister, to start applauding a government that has gone 1 year without scandals. Yes, I am happy about it, but they say in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is the king. They say in the absence of everything, something is just okay. In the absence of a loaf, half a loaf will suffice it. Hallelujah. Hey, and I don't know how many people are following. This is how lowly we have descended. So right now, it's not about fighting corruption. It's about how corrupt we are, magnitude-wise. Oh, the last government stole 7 billion Ghana cedis. We have stolen only 4 billion. We are better. Applaud us. That is the level we are. Do you understand? It's not about what we do with our mandate. It's all about how we mitigate scandals. I want to applaud the Mahama government. Yes, no scandals, but please let us grow beyond scandals. I am a man who who wants to stand toe to toe with any country in the world. We have what it takes. Yes, we may not have the weapons of destruction, weapons of cruelty. Yes, we might not have all these, but we have a heart that is bigger than every other heart. How do we demonstrate that? With honesty, patriotism, and love. After all, we are the most religious country in the world. God says that he is love. And if God is love, you cannot achieve godly achievements with hate. Think about it, my brother. I feel like preaching this topic for another 60 minutes. My brother, my sister, how many people go out there and see 20 cities and return that to the owner and expect that they will be applauded? In America, it is not an achievement. It is part of them. In England, it's not an achievement. It is part of them. Just like the way you drink your water. Would you clap for your children because they have drank water? Would you clap for your wife because she's out there breathing air? Would you do that? But after drinking the water, if she goes ahead to cook a very beautiful meal, then you can award and reward her for that. Even that is subjective. It depends on who you are and what your achievements are. There are some women cooking a delicious meal is gone beyond just an achievement. It's become a routine activity. Please, let us look at what we achieve. And the Mahama government has gone beyond that. Mahama has already told them, the person to give me the first scandal, woe betides this person, woe unto that person. The person shall be hanged. Right after that, roasted over a slowly burning fire on low heat, and will feed the body of this person to the jackals. And Mahama, everybody knows, meant it. No wonder Sami Jemfi is all over the place telling them that the gold board has gone beyond corruption. The gold board is a patriotic entity, and he's defending that to the happiness of almost everybody in Ghana. My brother, let's look at this message very seriously. 10 years to come, this message will still be played back. People will look at it over and over, because we don't seem to be growing as a nation. Politicians are saying the same things. Oh, when Nana Akufo-Addo was there, he stole 7 trillion Ghana cedis. This government only stole 5 trillion. So clap for us. What is that? Now the next thing I want to look at is equally important, and I want you to come along. Today we have a number of issues, and I need you to be part of this. Oh my God. Now this one I'm reading from Ghana Web, and it says, the way you are going, you will take 80% of teachers' votes. We don't want that. PNM chides Mahama. Listen, leading member of the New Patriotic Party, the NPP, Kwame PNM, had nothing but praise for President John Dramani Mahama at the 54th National Delegates Conference of the Ghana National Association of Teachers on Monday, January 5, 2026. Now, speaking at the conference, Kwame PNM, a renowned economist and statesman, praised Mahama, who was also at the event, for attending the call of teachers in person. Now, the statesman went on to share a light moment on how Mahama's actions since he assumed office are dwindling the fortunes of his party, the NPP. He indicated that the actions of the president would likely lead to him winning 80% of the support of teachers, which would be bad news for the NPP. In his own words, he said, Mr. President, I'm happy and grateful you are here. Whenever the teachers call you, you don't send just anybody. Some people would not even send the minister for education. They will send somebody else. But I don't want to praise you too much, because the way we started with Choboy, and when everybody was cheering, on the other side, we don't say, we say not something else. He added. And I don't want us to lose the support of some of the teachers the way you are going now. It looks like you take about 80% of the teachers' votes, and we don't want that. Kwame Pianim, we all know him as an economist, and we know that he's an avid critic of his own party, at least for the past few years. I like people like that. They speak their mind. He's telling Mahama, the way you respond to the issues of teachers. In fact, 80% of all these teachers at least will be on your side, and that will be doomsday for my NPP party. On a light side, my brother, praises are all over for Mahama. Today, if Mahama even goes down, we will eulogize him. We will build statues all over the place, and he would live in martyrdom. Unlike those who love to live in thiefdoms, kleptodoms. Hallelujah. Look at PNM uncomfortably praising another party, yet he says we can't keep quiet when good things are happening. Mahama prayed that he be returned. The dead goat has returned to life. The incompetent Mahama has become more than just competent. Hey, so was this the incompetent guy? How is it that all of a sudden he became competent? The economy is blossoming in buoyancy, economic buoyancy. Everybody in Ghana had a beautiful Christmas. Even those who did not want to celebrate Christmas, they jumped into the Christmas fray. That's the word. I saw some Jehovah's Witnesses hiding to sing Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day. You know, I saw Muslims joining in the Christmas. I even saw Ajaguraja and his boys joining in the Christmas. My brother, it wasn't a mere Christmas. Even those of us who don't celebrate Christmas, at least we went out to look at the beautiful lights and all that. And we were, in one way or the other, out there buying food. My brother, my sister, all in the spirit of the Yuletide. If you don't want to call it Christmas, call it the Yuletide or the season, so that you can use that euphemism to cover up, shroud up the Christmas. Hallelujah. My brother, my sister, this is Mahama. He came out from the dead, resurrected, and now he is doing wonders. People are talking about him all over Africa. People are even envisaging, projecting that Trump may be coming for him soon. And we are waiting for that day. That's the day people would see that there are true martyrs in Ghana. We know we cannot fight the strength of the American army, but we won't let them go without a fight. That's it. Sometimes it's not about the might you have. It's about standing up for your right. Think about it, brethren. Trump went all the way to Venezuela, and he picked up a president and his wife so easily, flew them out in helicopters to America, the accuser, the prosecutor, and the judge is the same person. America is accusing. America is the same prosecutor. America is the same judge. It sounds to me like America has come to take cockroaches into the court of the fowls. Hallelujah. For a good feast. America must be stopped. This is nonsense. Where has the world come to? Because we are supposedly or subjectively weak, we must kowtow to any Tom, Dick, and Harry. What a shame, America. What a shame, America. What a shame, America. As for Trump, he is the most evilest person God has ever created. I don't think it's God who created Trump. It's Satan. Satan created Trump. What is this? According to some dirty thing called the moral whatever, they have decided that they and Europe will never have any such issues of invasion. But now they have the right to go and have a certain operation called Operation Absolute Resolution. Now they are threatening to go to Colombia. I'm not saying Maduro is an angel. I'm glad what Maduro said in court yesterday. He said that he's a prisoner of war. And that is true. His people voted him into power. I hear there are a few Venezuelans in America who are jubilating. Today, let us arrest Trump and bring him to Ghana. Some Americans are going to jubilate because not everybody likes Trump. The fact that pockets of people are jubilating doesn't mean that the man was all in all a devil like Trump. Trump is the devil. Why is Trump invading Venezuela? Because of the oil. He claims some American oil interests were taken by Maduro and he wants it back. Some land interests and rights have been taken by Maduro from Americans and he wants that back. You can imagine Trump in the days of Robert Mugabe. He would have gone there so easily to pick up the old man, roast him over a slowly burning fire and serve him as chichinga. Better still, shawarma to his American people. What a dirty criminal. This is what Trump is doing. And because we are all scared of bombs, we are quiet. Where are the revolutionaries? Where are they? What is happening? That in modern days, one sovereign nation can attack another sovereign nation, depose the president, and install another president. Yeah, man, to follow the whims and caprices of this installer. Is that the democracy we've been talking about? They were in Nigeria the other day, throwing bombs all over the place, all in the name of supporting Christians. The devil has a beautiful way, euphemistically, of dealing with his whims and caprices. Why your pee, uncle? Mentumda. Nipa krunti. Ewiase nyina rebre. Missy nipa krunti. Abada, ya eden. Yeah, one done. What have we done to them? And the beast is sitting down there, bluffing and boasting that his next target is going to be Colombia. And the whole world is sitting down watching the drama and applauding. Soon, it's going to be your country. America has the power, so they can attack any nation at will. Where are we going to? But my brother, even Goliath went down. I said, even Goliath went down. It didn't take missiles. It didn't take weapons of mass destruction. It took a sling and a stone. Whew! And he came crashing down according to the Bible. I'm sure we heard his fall all over at the Salaga slave market. We heard that crashing fall right there at Binduri. We heard that crashing fall right there inside Abu Abu, where I was born in Tamale. The mighty shall fall if the mighty keeps becoming the oppressor. The other day I made a song called Dump Trump. Many were those who chastised me. Many were those who insulted me. But I stood by my words. Today, my brother, my sister, it might just be the right time to play that song again. It's been the voice of the patriot, where we speak truth to power.
Some boy coming in like a fraud. Him say he
The Electoral Commission has reiterated its commitment to organizing free and fair elections this December.
How's your week treating you? I'm here to serve you great music tidbits for your at-work listening pleasure.
Rastafari, Rastafari, Rastafari. Our Father, who art in Zion, Kanamawe, Kanamawe, Kanamawe. Oh, turn it up!
Coming to the mountains, sight and I grandfather.
It's time to drive you home in style with great music, the 411 and all your favorite songs, what's happening around town, and so much more.
And in the headlines today, the two leading political
don't have terrorists. They don't even know because they don't know who's coming. So we have this open border. It's a sieve. It's like water pouring through. People are coming in by the hundreds of thousands. We have no idea who's coming in. And it's not just Mexicans. And I have a great relationship with Mexico and with Mexicans. I have an absolutely great relationship. But we're not just talking about Mexico. Now, Mexico is very smart. You know, Mexico makes it impossible. It's one of the hardest nations in the world to become a citizen of, okay? But people run through Mexico. They go through our border like nothing. They end up, we don't know who these people are. But all you have to do is you should do a show from the border. Talk to the border security. You will see the kind of people coming. You'll see the kind of crime that's being committed. And we're taking these people. And by the way, just to finish on that, it's common sense. They don't want these people, so they send them to the United States because the United States is run by stupid people. We have stupid leadership. We have incompetent leadership that doesn't know what it's doing, so we take them. And certainly we do have killers and plenty of other problems coming over. We take them because other countries don't want them. We're like a dumping ground. The United States, Aaron, is like a dumping ground for the world's problems. So absolutely I wouldn't change that.
So you absolutely wouldn't change it, and specifically when you said they're rapists, and some I assume are good people, but you don't have any regrets about that word rapists.
And some are good, and some are rapists, and some are killers, and we don't even know what we're getting. And they're not just coming from Mexico, they're coming from all over. So certainly you know that's true, and from a common sense standpoint, you know that's true.
Donald, today, as you know, Univision cut ties with Miss Universe, which you partly own. They cited your insulting remarks, and the Washington Free Beacon, I don't know if you saw this, they actually took something from Instagram that a Univision executive posted, and it's a picture. Let me describe it to you. Your face is on the left. The Charleston shooter's picture is on the right. So it's the two of you in a split screen, and the caption is, quote unquote, no comments. What do you say to that?
I think it's disgraceful, and by the way, they have a huge legal liability. You know, we're going to be suing them anyway. When he put that up, he then took it down. He's got tremendous liability. Univision is very upset, and probably not so upset to me, because when they called me today, they were so apologetic. They called me up this morning. They were so apologetic. They don't have the right to cancel this contract. They're in default. They signed it in January. It's a 5-year deal. They have no termination rights, so they're going to get a tremendous lawsuit for tremendous amounts of dollars, and they understand that. When they called me this morning, they were apologizing because
Trump, it's Dixon White here. Mr. Trump, it's Dixon White here, sending a video letter directly to you, sir. And the only reason I call you sir is because the office that you hold is supposed to be a respectable office. But so I just want to speak directly to you, Mr. Trump. I know you may never get this video. Maybe you will, though, because at least I have white skin like you. But first, I wanted to applaud you for one thing, and only one thing. Many racists in politics are very covert. So I applaud you for being an open racist, and I applaud you for at least letting us see just how racist you are.
Some boy coming in like a fraud. Him say him name Donald Trump. Let's provide politics in America. I'm feeling deep in Africa. Come on, man. Donald Trump, you too done. Everywhere. History class, and my name Blakk Rasta. Now, before the onset of the alarm clock, the African black cock was our most trusted alarm clock. It would crow at the right time, not 1 minute late, not 1 second early, waking up not only the master or the mistress who fed it, but the rest of the community to be up and doing. Remember when we used to tell each other early in the morning tomorrow, when we hear the crow of the African black cock, you must know it's me, myself, and I, saying thank you for everything you have done for me today, yesterday, and even days yet to come. Yet, when the festivities come, we are quick to dehumanize the African black cock. What do we do to it? We assassinate it, and then we serve its corpse on our plates, which we proudly called food. This is the African history class, and of course with a big fat tick tall, standing erect and very hairy every morning like the cedar of Lebanon, surrounded by the beautiful blue blistering barnacles of lapis lazuli, the African black cock. Now, this is the African proverb of the day. Now, anytime you hear an African proverb, do not be so much in a hurry to decode it without inviting the spirits of our ancestors to the reasoning table. Our African proverb today is coming from the Ga. They say, and I quote, "The lizard that forgets itself at where children are playing gets hit by a stone." How do we say it in Ghana? A lizard that forgets itself at where children are playing gets hit by a stone. My brother, my sister, this is very simple. Children in Africa, I don't know about America, about China, about Japan. When they see lizards, they are quick to pick stones and try to hit the lizards by throwing these stones at the lizards. I don't know what kind of culture that is. I honestly don't know. Children pick stones and throw at the lizards, killing them sometimes. Shasha Mali sang it in his song, Twin City Mafia. He said they went around throwing stones and killing lizards for no reason at all. It looks like every child in Africa does that. Therefore, lizards naturally do not go where children are playing. Even if they are there in hiding, they have to be careful. They do not come out of the shroud. What is this proverb talking about? Know where you are. There are some places you can be free and do whatever you want to do. There are other places you must check yourself. When you are alone and you sneeze, you don't say excuse me, do you? If you are in your room and you sneeze, you don't say excuse me. People around might think you are crazy. You are alone. But when you are in public and you go that way, you naturally would have to say excuse me. Same way if you break wind, and you know what that means in public. You know you are with people. All of a sudden, because you've eaten too much beans overnight, you start to break wind. You will say, excuse me. My brother, my sister. Same way, if you start to cough when people are around, what do? You also would say, excuse me, isn't it? My brother, my sister, know where you are. When ladies are with ladies, they feel free and do whatever they want to do, even that to some level. But when there are gentlemen amongst them, they behave differently. Is that correct? If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. When 5 ladies meet and they are talking, they feel free and say whatever they want to say. Let 2 gentlemen join them. All of a sudden, those who are talking, fine, they say, where are you going? Where are you going? What's your name? Yes. They have all of a sudden come to realize where they are. Even the discussion thematically changes. Imagine they were talking about things. And when I say things, you know what I mean by things. My brother, my sister, it is what it is. It is what it is. Think about it deeply. Know where you are. The same way when men are together, oh, they are careless. They say anything they want to say. The moment 2 ladies join them, they all of a sudden become gentlemen. You know? And put on their best behavior. True? That's how it is. Same way when you are sitting down and having a conversation, the moment your boss appears, things change, right? Things change. Know where you are. If you are going to visit your boyfriend for the first time, maybe Erenam just got a guy proposing love to her and her head is all giddy, you know, and then she goes to visit the guy for the first time. A lot of ladies, hey, even if mosquitoes are biting them, they won't hate the mosquito. They will leave the mosquito, true or false. Even if they are hungry, they won't eat. Even when the guy brings them food, oh, they say, oh no, I've eaten already. Don't try that with a choco girl. Don't try that with a Nima girl. The moment you start proposing to a Nima girl, her way of saying yes is, wallahi akoni shinkafa da wake bayan ga shinkafa da wake bayan ga wallahi da mu dai gangara mu samu shinkafa da wake. And when you start proposing to a choco girl, oh my God, a solution likes those kind of girls, you know, the choco girls, you know. When you meet a choco girl, it's simple. The moment you start proposing, the first thing she says is kwe. She's directing you to the kenke joint, the best in the area with the best red fish. Oh, let's go and sit there and then we'll continue the talk. My brother, know where you are. If you are going to Choco to propose, be ready to buy kenke and fish. If you go to Nima to propose, be ready to buy shinkafa da waki. If you go to East Legon to propose, be ready to wear suit and tie. Hey, if you are proposing to an Ewe lady, I will reserve that for another edition. Know where you are. So the lizard, around where children are playing, must know where it is and be careful. There's a saying I'll close with. You say, it's a kramine, nin swadi e krana, then ye bolgajum. Hey, bolgajum, ukwede ho. Atinga eshawo etwen. Atinga ya chika fankere. Azure ya chika fankere. Kumasi jom die ombe yo hey free okoda de be granny. Aden granny na de krama be bre abab jomasa. Aden munko ai munko. Bolga jom die. Ko ye rough kakra atinga wo. or do body no be chichinga. Nice one. Think about that, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Papa J, and I'm a regular student.
The Electoral Commission has reiterated its commitment to organizing free and fair elections this December. How's your week treating you? I'm here to serve you great music tidbits for your at-work listening pleasure.
Rastafari, Rastafari, Rastafari. Our Father, who art in Zion, Kanamawe, Kanamawe, Kanamawe. Oh, turn it up!
Coming to the mountains, sight and I grandfather.
It's time to drive you home in style with great music, the 411 and all your favorite songs, what's happening around town, and so much more.
And in the headlines today, the two leading political parties have been addressing the public on allegations of corruption. The Blakk Stars coach has unveiled his squad for the upcoming games, and there are some interesting names.
Pull up! The weekend is here and it's time to turn up. Get your dancing shoes on, Lego.
We really do have it all. It's a premium mix of information and entertainment every single day on 3FM 92.7, your urban lifestyle radio.
African people put themselves on the map of history. This is what is referred to as today in African history. Now, today in 1820, the first organized immigration to Africa began when 86 free African Americans left New York Harbor aboard the Mayflower of Liberia. Today in 1820. Today in 1952, the African National Congress, the ANC, launched the defense campaign on January 6, a significant non-violent protest against apartheid laws, now commemorated as Freedom Day. Today in 2005, Nelson Mandela publicly shared that his son died from HIV/AIDS, a brave act challenging the denialist policies of President Thabo Mbeki and raising crucial awareness about the epidemic in South Africa. Today, because of what he did, South Africans are bold enough to tell you their statuses. Yes, they are, thanks to Mandela. And today in 2011, clashes occurred on January 6 today in Dekwe during the Ivorian presidential crisis, highlighting post-election instability and regional intervention. This is the African Historical. Now, in our series of strange African practices, today we are taking you back to Ethiopia amongst the Hamar people. They have a certain festival known as the Ukulibula, where they jump over bulls. They will parade between a tree and 10 bulls. And a man is supposed to jump over all these bulls in one leap. It is a test for bravery. And it is also to initiate you into the world of men. If you are not able to do this, you are not ready for a wife. So many have asked me in the class, how about men who are crippled? My brother, my sister, how about men who are crippled? Are they also part of this? That is the big question a lot of people asked. My brother, my sister, is the African history class. My brother, my sister, today we are going back to the Hamar people of Ethiopia. Hamar people of Ethiopia. And they have a certain ceremony called the whipping ceremony. When a man is ready for a wife, when he's ready for adulthood, strong men are paraded to whip him just after the ukuli bula. After jumping over the bulls, if you think that's all of it, no sir, you will be whipped. So this is the ukuli bula, jumping over the cow. Right after that, you will stand and the ladies will be paraded to watch you. A very strong man who himself has gone through the whipping ceremony would hold a stick, and you can see a lot of sticks lying down here. It means a lot of men have already passed through this. They have whipped about 100 of men already, and you are supposed to be bare-chested. They will whip the hell out of you. Whew, whew, whew. You will hear the whizzing of the whip through the air, dancing on your bare back. Now the interesting thing here is, you are not supposed to cry. You are not supposed to cringe. So muna, you are not a man. Go home and prepare. You are not ready for a wife. You don't deserve a wife. A man should be able to stand and fight for his wife. No cringing, no wheezing, and no crying. Now, whilst they are whipping you, a lady can jump in to take some of the whipping for you. A woman can just jump in and decide to take some part of the whipping for you. And when the lady decides to take this, like you see here, they are not supposed to stop whipping the lady until she starts getting scars. Blood is oozing, because she would use that as a postage stamp later. Look at this. Can you see? Now, what is the importance of this? Normally, it is women who are married who support the men for this whipping, so that in the event of their husbands dying and they become widows, they can go to the man and say, you remember I did this for you? When you were doing and completing the ukulibula, I jumped in for you. It's time now for you to traditionally support me. In some cases, the man may marry them as second, third, fourth, fifth wives, or just support them with food and then taking care of them till the end of time. So, no man is permitted to stop a woman from coming to take part of the whipping for them. Here you see a brave woman jumping in front of a man, and she has exposed part of her body. This is where the whip is supposed to go. And with women, they don't whip their breasts, and they don't whip their, know what I mean? No, they only whip the back, their back and arms. Even their stomachs are not supposed to be whipped, because that is the room of the baby. They don't whip down there too, because that is the road for the baby to come out. They don't whip the breasts, because that is the factory of food for the baby. They respect the babies, but they can whip your face, whip your hands, whip your back, whip you, and whip you. And you can see them here. Their backs are all scarred. This scarification serves, and these ones are fresh, and they proudly wear that with pride. It is a sign of pride. Look at it. Now, later in life, when they are in a certain kind of trouble, they run back to the man and they tell the man, you remember, I did this for you. What can you do for me? So as many women as possible, do this. But the thing is that you do this only once. If you stand in for one man, if another man comes, you can't go there. So if you do this for a man who doesn't live long and he dies, you are finished. You cannot fall on this man again, no, for any help. So normally you will look for a man who has a promising future. So kunemape. You look for a man who is hardworking, who is healthy. If there's a weakling who comes there, no woman jumps in to support them. Dabi. My brother, my sister, these are some of the wonderful traditions we have in Africa. In fact, this is a symbol of loyalty and sacrifice, and they wear that with pride, and it shows strength. After that, they apply butter, goat butter. That's goat fat. My brother, my sister, so that the thing can heal quickly, leaving scars. My brother, my sister, today we have had the opportunity to look at yet another beautiful tradition, if you may call it so, of the wonderful African family, the Hamar people of Ethiopia.
Luca Production. This is
known as the Shaka Box, where we bring you the latest in reggae, dancehall, and African music. No 2 weeks about them thing, man. Yes.
Hold the fire now. In the Shaka box, everything is heating. In the Shaka box.
Reggae music. Now, David Oscar is now celebrating his hometown pride with Good Evening. Koforidia, oh my God. Now, David Oscar is based in Germany right now. Ghanaian reggae musician David Oscar Dogbe has announced the release of his latest single, Good Evening Koforidia. A musical tribute to the people of Koforidia in the Eastern region. And the song, scheduled for release on the 2nd of January 2026, took off big time and is already being tipped as a potential anthem for the city, blending soulful reggae rhythms with a strong sense of homegrown pride and patriotism.
Your feelings don't matter to me. It's David Oscar.
Reggae music around the world. He's also a guitarist. This is David Oscar with this one here called Haters. Now we all remember Shashamali when he also made an ode to his beautiful twin city of Takrady, when he sang the beauty of his beautiful, twin city, right? Yes. Beautiful man. Congratulations to David Oscar Dogbe. Oh my God. And this one here he calls Rasta Love. Of talent and energy. I love this one here. All right, so it's time now to get into the segment known as the tape of the day. And today we are looking at Kwesi Pratt Jr. Kwesi Pratt Jr. Kwesi Pratt told us something over a year ago. I'm not sure how many people took this seriously, but it looks like recently things that happened in the nation and beyond pointed to that direction. I don't want to take the wind out of your sail. I want us to open our ears and listen to this tape. And in this tape, he's talking about a U.S. Army base in Ghana. Take a listen, my brother, my sister.
And I feel sad that Ghana is hosting one of these foreign military bases. Now, if you read the terms under which these military bases are established on our continent, you feel sad. You feel hopeless. In Ghana, we have allowed the United States of America to establish its military base on our soil. Under the agreement which allows the U.S. to establish this military base, our head of state is stopped from entering that territory. The U.S. military base is not accessible even to the head of state. As if that was not enough, in the agreement, we have committed to an arrangement under which if U.S. soldiers come to Ghana and kill Ghanaians, Ghanaians cannot go to court to ask for redress. We have committed ourselves to an arrangement under which property destroyed by U.S. soldiers in Ghana, if your property is destroyed by U.S. soldiers in Ghana, you cannot go to court. We have given our frequencies for the use of the U.S. military for free. Our frequencies are given to the U.S. forces for free. When Ghanaians have to pay millions in order to get frequencies to establish radio stations and television stations and so on, the U.S. can take it for free. Excuse me. Under the agreement, U.S. soldiers entering Ghana are not subject to inspection. They are not subject to search. You can't search them. You can't look through their bags. You can't examine what is on their body. And when they leave, they are also not subject to customs inspection. They cannot be searched. U.S. soldiers do not need passports to enter Ghana. They don't need passports to enter Ghana. All they need is their ID cards. Under these circumstances, we have given U.S. soldiers privileges way and above diplomats. Because even the American ambassador needs a passport to enter Ghana. A U.S. soldier does not need a passport to enter Ghana. In any case, what are these soldiers doing on our continent? What are they doing on our continent? Our leaders must ask themselves some interesting questions. Of course, they say that there's a global village, whatever that means, but they say that there's a global village. If this is a global village as they define, then everybody has interest everywhere. Now, if we decided to station a battalion of the U.S. of the Ghanaian army in Washington, what would happen? Now, if the U.S. would not allow us to station a battalion in Washington, why do we then allow them to station a battalion on our soil? Ab initio, this arrangement means that we have accepted that we are inferior. And that is one of the reasons why we need to wake up and dismantle these arrangements in order to establish equality and so on.
This is
I suspect
3FM.
Well, you heard it. There's a military base here. Recently, when Nigeria had the bombardments from the U.S., it came out that they probably operated from Ghana. How true is that? Is this arrangement correct? It was in the days of Nana Addo. Do we still have the same arrangement? This is a question for the gods. On this note, I want to say thank you so much on behalf of my producer, One Lord, Sorry Batanda. And of course, my social media girl. And when how you doing? Good afternoon to you, CBQ. Good afternoon to you, once and once, man and woman, picnic and daughter. Suraj of Seattle Shoes, how are you doing? Hey, Kiki Banson, how you doing? My name Blakk Rasta. Catch you again tomorrow between 12:30 and 3. Until then, Salam Nacho.